Okay guys, today I had a 2015 Fiat 500, really similar to the Chrysler Dodge engines. Customer complaint was that when you would start it, sometimes it was really slow, sometimes it wouldn't start, sometimes it would start just fine, but the biggest thing, the message board was just erratic. A bunch of different messages was saying that the transmission was not in park when it was. Obviously it wouldn't let it start because it wasn't detected in park. Other weird messages, like it could be first thing in the morning, haven't even started the engine, and one of the messages will say that engine over temperature or engine overheated, and obviously it's not. Other weird ones, tail lamp was out, service airbag system, a bunch of different things, right? We had the from the TCM, the transmission, we had the brake lights, which is more like the body control module, we had the airbag system, coolant temperature, which is more of the PCM. So I wasn't really correlating any kind of module or anything, like a loose ground even would be affecting one of those systems, not necessarily all of them. The big thing that I noticed when I was looking at the codes and it didn't want to start, because like I said, sometimes it would start just fine, sometimes it wouldn't. Again, this is a 15 Fiat 500X, but when I was looking on live data, I seen that the voltage would drop to 10. Never had to jump it to get it started, which is why the customer didn't think it was anything related to the battery. But just when anything happens where that voltage drops, this ground is also kind of strange. I was thinking maybe something with this strange ground. It's just kind of a press on. But again, nothing was, when I would wiggle it, the voltage would stay at 10 or 12 whenever it was acting fine, 14 whenever the car was on. Ultimately, it was a bad battery. Replaced the battery. It's been starting fine ever since. Whenever it's not getting the proper voltage to all the modules, which would make sense as far as all the different modules that were acting up, with also the parking brake. Service parking brake assist was one of the first ones that would come up as well, with the transmission not in park. So again guys, if you're having no start, there was a crank. Sometimes it would crank, sometimes it wouldn't crank, sometimes it would start just fine. So depending, I'm assuming the battery just had a dead cell in it. It's starting to get cold in Colorado, so that also does affect the battery. Weak battery just started acting funny as soon as the night started getting cold. So again guys, no start, no crank, bunch of weird messages. Check your battery voltage.